I just woke up again for the third time this morning. It's way more waking up than anyone should ever do in one morning.
As we travel south through the Gobi Desert, the snow is clearing even more. This is nice for us because we are a little bit sick of the snow. Bring on the war.
So we're gonna have a bit of breakfast right now. I'm having a breakfast pastry. So the coffee that we drink is like in little packets. It's not very good or real. This one's actually okay. This is breakfast. Hey everybody, we are about to have lunch on the train. The train is stopped in a little village, so we thought we'd take the time to make ourselves a cup of tea and have a sandwich. So we'll show you the kind of food that we eat usually on the train. So this is our hot water dispenser. While the tea is steeping, we're gonna make ourselves a couple of sandwiches. Our typical train sandwich is just regular sliced bread, salami or sausage. This time we also threw in a few cucumbers, cream cheese. That's our sandwich. It's basically sausage, cream cheese, and bread. And now we have cucumbers.
We're still onto the train and we're in the middle of Mongolian customs. And it always really freaks me out. It makes me feel like I've done something wrong. These ones?
Yeah.
Thank you. We just passed through Mongolian immigration. Here's the stamps. Let me show you. And we obviously got through quite nicely. It wasn't a big problem. We're basically in limbo now. We're still about 100 kilometers from the Chinese border. We just passed through, I guess, what is customs, but when you're on a train you don't really go through a passport control or anything like that. So the two guys came onto the train and I got a little bit of footage of them there. You're not supposed to do that at all, and you can get in big trouble for doing that. In fact, when Talia and I went to North Korea, obviously I don't have footage of it. When we entered through the airport, I had a few too many videos and photos of the airport, and some guy in a very important looking green suit told me that I had to delete all the photos and videos, so I did. Anyway, so we're here at Customs and Immigration on the Chinese side, and I wanted to video the whole thing. I got a little bit of footage of the guys, but I didn't want to risk getting footage of them interviewing us.
They just came in to check our passports and they scrutinized us pretty hard. I don't look anything like my passport photo. My passport photo, my hair is very short and very dark. It is definitely not pink. So they do the whole... quite a few times, and
it really is like 30 seconds of looking up and down, and we're sitting here, and every time we enter China they do that, like every time. I think sometimes they think all white people look the same or something.
So they made us lift up our beds to check and see if we were hiding anyone or anything. Every time they go through your things, it's a little bit weird.
So we're still stopped right now here at the Chinese customs train station, but we're actually not allowed to get off. We're actually trapped in our cabins. You're not allowed off the train, you're not even allowed to the bathroom.
status update. We are still locked in the carriage. As you can see, the doors are locked, the bathrooms are locked. There is no way out of the carriage. The side doors are, well, they're always locked, but that just makes sense. We're locked here in the carriage. The train just stopped moving actually, but we're about to move into the bogie exchange terminal, which is a really interesting place. They take off the entire wheels and the axles and everything gets taken off. They lift the whole carriage up. They wheel away the Russian axles and wheels, and then they put on the Chinese ones. And the reason for that is when the Chinese started making a railway system, they were worried about a Russian invasion. So they made the wheelbase a little bit narrower so that the Russian carriages actually couldn't work on the Chinese rail system. And we're about to see that, and it's pretty cool. You can kind of see that it's gone there.
Where did it go?
And we're about to be lifted up off the ground as per this carriage next to us.
Hey guys, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning and I just woke up. Ricky is still asleep. I woke up to the light outside and to some pretty amazing views. We are in China and we are going through some really huge mountains. The screen keeps going dark because we are going through tunnels through the mountains.
We made it! 2 feet out the door, back in Beijing!
We successfully took the China-Mongolian railway.
The entire way.
The entire way. And so we're here.